What's up, people? Thank you for joining the channel. This is the 16th episode of the Chaos List. And I know you guys may be wondering, something looks different. And yes, I am the new host of this show. So thank you, and I'm glad everybody came here. And Danny is in the crowd. Woo-hoo! What's up, Danny?
Standard time. All right, Hanzo, here we go. Take N and Z, then throw in a O. Hanzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Chaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie, a snapback, and a pair of glasses. Chaos List is the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Hanzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Chaos List. Do not miss this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Do not miss this. Peace. Is there any stuff?
What's up, people? Welcome back. Another episode of the Chaos List, and this is my 1-year anniversary. So I've been doing this show for 1 year straight, man, and it's been fun. Just want to say what's up to the people in the chat. Got V-Star, we got Hayden Nate, Dandelion, Paul is in the house. Much respect. Also got a special guest that popped in. What's up, Comic? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, no problem. Happy anniversary.
Good. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
That happy anniversary song, I thought you were going to get naked and try to have sex with us, man.
Man. You know, guys, I'm going to say this right now. If you guys would stop doing the shit I got to do claims on, I mean, come on.
Well, also, I got a question.
Yes.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
The very first clip of the show, I guess that was your first show?
That was the first show.
And yes. that was where me and you met, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Well, strangely enough, I'm wearing the same fucking shirt. So,
360, man. You're not crazy.
Wow.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I own more than one shirt. Thank you. No, dude, it's just when you played the clip, I'm like, well, fuck, that's ironic.
I gotta go back and watch it now because I didn't notice it. But
dude, I got my Darth Maul shirt on. Yeah.
Shit. Glad everyone.
Who did the song for that intro you have?
Hold on. Don't anybody say anything. I will put him on the screen right now.
Oh,
boom.
man, I thought it was Danny.
Grandmaster G.
Dude, that was fantastic.
I'm gonna tell you what,
for all three shows. For all three shows, he did it.
Yeah, he could definitely have his own career as a rap musician.
I agree with you 100%.
I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid, but I appreciate the kind words.
He did it for the rule of 3, and then I heard it, and I'm like, dude, you got to do this for every show because it's like it was too good.
It was fire, man.
Yeah, he did one
for
for me too.
Danny getting shot being a rapper than his current job. Okay.
Now I do have a question, Danny. Are you the one writing the stuff too?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I am.
Awesome.
Come on, buddy. You got talent.
I agree.
Danny's got
Take the kind words. Think of the kind words, but I'm
When he said
at this level right here.
when he did the
Tonight.
first one, I was like, "Holy shit, this is fire!" Tonight,
Absolutely.
We're going to start a GoFundMe to get him his own record deal. we'll get him a record out there. We're gonna push this motherfucker.
Hip hop YouTube intro.
I'll be the first one to sign that. Before we get it started, though, I know Danny wanted to say something, so Danny, I'm gonna give you the floor. Go ahead, bro.
All right. There's a lot of times in life when people do fucked up shit, and I did something fucked up about 3 days ago. Someone said something, and like I always preach to my guys, don't be the accelerant in a situation, be the extinguisher. I napalm and I cussed out Elihu-Who. It caught me wrong with something he said, and I did not try to do a better way about it. I was totally 1,000% wrong. It bothered me, and then to add injury to insult, he reached out to me first and said, "Man, if I did something wrong, I apologize." So I immediately told him, "Really?"
I just thought it would add something, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Talk about being the accelerant.
I can tell you right now. When I do cuss out LBG, and I probably will, I will not be giving this apology to you. But
Guess who's next on that list?
I didn't want to. I really didn't want my son to see something like this because I always tell him, man, there's a better way to do stuff. There's a better way to handle that. Also, I didn't want people that know that I'm a police officer to say, "Look, there you go, right there, first hand. See how nasty they are." So I want to do it on camera to the man to man, and say, "Look, man, I was wrong. I apologize. Please forgive me, because I'm not like that, but I'm human. So no excuse. What I did, I was dead wrong. I take full responsibility for that. And man, I'm just saying, man, I'm sorry, and please forgive me, man. That's all I can say."
Hey, Danny, I forgive you. If I thought you was an asshole, I wouldn't talk to you, man. The only asshole I associate with is my own. Okay. That's the only asshole I associate with, man.
A little bit too much info, bro.
TMI, bro. TMI.
You're a good man, Danny Graham.
Yeah, dude.
Sure, definitely.
Danny is definitely a good man. You know what I mean?
Before we go too far,
Yes.
I just want to say really quick here, guys. We're here. This is 1 year after Anzo took over the show. And I either am frozen or the whole stream went frozen.
Nope.
I think
I'm over
you're
here.
good. You're moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
Go.
Oh, now you're frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're
Interesting.
as soon as he says it, right?
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good freeze, though. Keep going.
Tell me what you're thinking.
Well, since if it's what I think, anyways. 1 year ago, you took over the show, and I didn't know what to expect. Basically, Danny brought you over here, and I guess some people, you've even said, "Hey man, you took a chance on me." It wasn't like that. It was everybody that I deal with, whatever it is, I believe deserves a chance. And I gave you your chance, and you ran with it. And now, the show is fundamentally the same, but you have brought a new fire to it. You've changed things up. You've kept it evolving, which I think has kind of gotten Danny and me to evolve what we do. And it's a great thing. And, when I first thought of doing this Chaos Central thing years ago, I don't know if this is what I expected, but I like where it's going. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here for a year, putting up with my crap and other people's crap, because, we all can say crazy stuff sometimes, but congratulations. And again, I don't think there could have been a better person to pick, and I'm glad Danny brought you here, and I'm glad you're doing it.
Thank you very much. Very humbling. You know, like I said, when I first and I watched that clip, I was like, "Ooh, that first show, I was bad on there, man." So I watched other things. I was like, okay, I've gotten a little bit better. You know, quality's gotten better and everything like
100%.
that. So I do definitely appreciate that you let me do this show, man.
Don't ever show that again, man, because we look like little boys on there. God,
that's horrible. I know, eh?
Baby face.
Absolutely horrible. I said, and I'm watching, and I said, "Oh, here comes Danny," meaning to say Danny came to the panel, and I said crew, and I was like, "Holy shit, I fucked up." I was so nervous doing that first show, man, but it was definitely fun, man. So I appreciate it.
We all were on, so yeah, we're all were, man, and look where you're at now, man. You're pulling it off.
Appreciate it, man.
And with that being said, you know, thanks to yourself and Chris and Danny, I'm here. You know, you weren't the only chance that was taken, and look, I'm still here. You know, what does that say? So, you know,
absolutely,
we hit it off after that, and we've been close ever since. We do shit together a lot of the time, you know. So, yo, man, let's keep the ball rolling. We can't stop now.
Damn right.
Yeah, I gotta echo that, man, because I found out about you with Pickles here, LDG. I'm like, I don't hang out with the idiots. I'm like, this actually seems cool. Thank you for having me part of the crew, man. I'm like, this is cool. You guys are fun. You're entertaining. You're hilarious. Sometimes you're funny. I said sometimes. Yes, I did say sometimes.
Sometimes. I'll give you that. Sometimes.
Sometimes the man plays with his own asshole. Okay, got it.
I don't play with it. That's not what I'm associated with, okay?
Oh, shit.
And to be honest, I got a small, Elihu. I'm glad that you fit in with the crew and everything, man. You're awesome, but I'll be half truthful. One of the main reasons why I invited you is to take some of the slack, because they were really beating my ass because I was the new guy, so I needed somebody else to be the new guy real quick. And
that's what that was. That was a bust.
We still bust on your ass all the time, LDG. You in this fucking WandaVision shit. You will never live that down. But K-Dots sent a $2 super chat. Anzo is a proud Amber Invincible apologist. Oh my God, the things this guy was saying about Amber. Bro, we won't even get into that. If you guys watch Invincible, Amber is the black character on there, and he was just trashing her big time, you know. But we know how that crowd does. We know how that crowd does. You know, MSK and K-Dots, when it comes to black women, they just trash them all the time. It's all good though. I'll be there to defend them. Fuck these guys. But I love you guys anyways, man. Thank you for that, K-Dot, once again. And you know how the show goes, right? We have 3 topics, and then we have our honorable mentions. And seeing is that I had some gold to work with this week, we are going to get on to honorable mention number 1, which, oh shit, that's number 3. God damn it. 1 year anniversary, and I'm fucking the show up already. Here we go.
He can't even count. Look at this.
Honorable mention number 1. Is Danny sensitive when people talk about him always eating on a stream?
Fuck you.
That needs to be clipped. That was you.
Honestly, Danny eating on the stream. Don't
He's here right now. What are you talking about? That's what's
I know. No, seriously. I ain't got no problems him eating on stream because, you know, right before we started, you heard what the man said. He just got home from work. The man's got to eat.
You see?
I think that's just an excuse. It's always like, dude, and I say this all the time, and I maybe it's just the fact that I've watched Ocean's 11 so many times.
Fuck you.
You are the Brad Pitt of the bunch. In every scene, they wanted Brad Pitt eating in all of those movies. Literally, they wanted it in every scene. And that is literally right there. You go. You are the Brad Pitt of the group. End of story.
Oh, shit. That is
flash,
hilarious.
we realized it's really Edward Norton all along. Okay.
Deep.
Oh, wow.
Says that shit.
And we also have another honorable mention, and this one is: do you think Elihu-Who shit his fucking pants when Danny went off on him on that stream?
Shit, I shit my pants with Danny.
He was like,
I'm like, whoa.
I was wearing brown pants, okay? Couldn't tell.
Let him check with his asshole first.
JJ, you will be the designated ass checker, so go right ahead. And
Whoa.
No. I'm not checking no ass.
Clip that. Clip that.
No. I didn't know you worked for the TSA, okay? Come on.
LEG, I swear to God, if I see that shit in a fucking Name That Tune intro, I'm coming for you.
You know, you might have been safe had you not said anything.
Have you not mentioned it? Now,
Never give them ideas,
stokes the
JJ.
fire.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn
listen,
right.
I still got this one from the piece of gold Chris gave us a couple weeks ago.
Fuck favoritism. I like it. My ass railed sometimes. Wait.
And I got it on my stream deck now, baby. I got it on
What's funny
command.
What's funny is I purposely do things like that to give people gold to have.
And I definitely appreciate that you did it on my show, bro. Can't get no better than worse. But the honorable mentions, when I started this, they were always about Danny. And I did one about Eli because that one was there. But Danny has to get the third one. And honorable mention number 3 is...
Leave me alone.
Do you think anyone will take a chance and mess with Danny ever again?
No,
Absolutely
no,
fucking not.
We must be
Yeah.
Danny all the time.
Stupid.
Yeah, I would still.
I'm a guy on a national platform, man. I said I was sorry. You still mess with me. Leave me alone.
It's borderline harassment right now.
You know, Danny, that shit don't work on me, right? So you can get mad, huff and puff on me all you want to.
I wonder if I can call the county mounties up there where they sign a warrant. This is damn harassment here.
You did send me something, so you know my address. So send them, come, bro. Send them here. I'll take it.
Danny, the Sorry Apology Act passed in '89, so you can't use it anymore in courts.
Thanks, Kay. That's how we do it over here. And you know, it's been fun. It was a good year run on this show. I hope to do another year. I hope everything builds up, man. I love doing the honorable mentions. I love ragging on you guys. You know, I give you guys the chance to make honorable mentions on me, but nobody comes up with them. So I guess, you know, when you're that good, there's really not much people can say about you. I get it.
I'm saving mine for a special occasion.
Says the man with his hand on the damn Phantom Zone button. He's, well, I wonder you guys never make fun of me. I wonder why you never make fun of me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's the fake Star Wars fan.
Anybody? Come on.
Okay, come on, bring it.
Nice card.
I'll wait for more. Bring it.
No, it's just
I'm just-
when we spoke about Star Wars, remember?
I got a special one for Anzo, but I'm saving it for the right moment.
Oh, are you?
I remember that night, boy, because boy, that mood changed so quick. Boy, it's like, hey, a fake Star Wars fan.
Also just went, I knew exactly what button to press.
I was like, oh
yeah.
I think I get a text on his phone.
You did get a text. I text Danny. I was like
he
this motherfucker
he
just
got
come
me
at me.
vexed. He's vexed. I said, oh shit.
I was like, all right,
boy.
You know what? I'm gonna get him back. So we did that, but it was all in fun, man. It's good to have these kind of shit on the show, you know. So we will get into topic number 1. Yes, I do have the right one this time. Thank you very much, JJ. Next time you mention, you know, next time you interrupt, you get Phantom Zone.
Try me.
Topic number 1, and I think I know Danny would like this. I knew Danny would like this. That's why I picked this one. So Riddick 4 script is finished. Vin Diesel announces that Riddick 4, supposedly titled Riddick 4 Furia, is already written. He expects the filming to take place soon in Australia. Vin Diesel said that the screenplay for Riddick 4 is finished. Diesel is an action star who has become most known for his role as Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious franchise. However, one of his biggest roles in pop culture has involved him leading his voice to the CGI-created Guardians of the Galaxy Groot from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While it has been quite some time since the last installment of the series, he also starred as the anti-hero Riddick across the Chronicles of Riddick. Are you excited for Riddick 4, or do you think they waited too long? Danny, this one's for you.
Oh,
brother.
come on.
Real quick. Sorry.
Yes.
Anzo, you say there's no honorable mentions about you. Can I just like slip one right now in there?
Absolutely.
Boys and girls, do you think Anzo will ever have a topic that doesn't sound like he's reading it for the first time live?
I will fuck you up.
Watch him out, boy.
How you like
Watch
that
him
one?
out, boy.
That was good. That was good.
Ladies and gentlemen, he had his finger on the trigger.
I did. I did. So yeah, Danny, go ahead. Start it up, and then whoever wants to
I definitely
continue it.
don't think they would. I definitely don't think they waited too long. I am ready for it. I've always been a huge Riddick fan since Pitch Black. I think the movies are just as good. The first one is just as good as the third one. I know it's the same thing, different planet, different creature. He kicks his ass, but I'm always entertained, man. The shit he does, man, especially that one where he told the man he was going to kill him, told the girl pretty much he's going to fuck her, and she's going to ask him real nice, and the shit happens, and the way he damn took that knife and cut the man's head off, and he dropped in the same box he was trying to do. Hey, shit is fire. I'm ready to see it. I'm excited about seeing it. Other than Terminator, it is like my second favorite franchise. So hey,
Wow.
I'm ready for it. I will definitely go to the theater to watch this. I will gladly pay my money to go watch in the theater.
Same. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, everybody. I know a lot of people are still kind of floating that idea out there. Oh, do you believe it? Do you believe it? Yeah. If Vin Diesel says it's done or it's getting there, it is, because he's the guy in charge of the whole damn thing. I like these movies; they're done well. And again, take it with a grain of salt what it's meant to be. And like Danny said, is it a repeat? Are they repeats? Yeah, they kind of are, but it's enough different and it's fun. It's fun to watch. And I don't know. I think, Vin Diesel knew that this was his part because he got the rights to the rest of it like really early on, if I remember right. And these types of movies you can't see at home. It's not worth the time. So it'll be a yes. No, I will see this.
I'll agree, and I gotta say
One
this:
quick thing,
out of all
Anzo.
the movies,
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say
Go
one
ahead,
quick
Danny.
thing, LG. I would love for him and to collaborate with Zack Snyder. I would love to see the film
No.
300.
no, Phantom Zone him,
Yes.
please. Phantom Zone him right now. No,
That show would be too long.
no, and you were doing so well.
Too long and too slow.
All right. I was gonna say out of
You don't like
all
you don't
the
like the way the
movies,
300 was filmed? You don't like the way the 300 was filmed? That's what you tell me.
Never saw it.
300.
300 is
Oh, yeah, but then
fantastic.
he makes like but then I saw 300 in Justice
I didn't
League.
say
I mean,
not like-
just move
I
on
didn't say
from
not like
300.
right.
300 was a good one. But what about the rest of the stuff he makes? I'm sorry. I liked
I didn't say
300.
the rest of the stuff.
But
I didn't say the rest of the stuff. I
I'm not
said
a fan
300.
of I don't want to see 300 in this movie. I tell you that much right now. I swear to God, if I see Riddick 4 and there's a whole bunch of copy and paste people in the background coming over the horizon, I'll walk out. But that being said,
Please, Phantom Zone.
Riddick, I'll tell you right now, out of all the movies, out of all the movies that have been coming out, like redone or part 4 or whatever, right? We're always scared that they're going to F it up, right? That seems to be like the hindering background noise every time we hear about a new movie being rebooted or something. Out of all of that, and I thought Mortal Kombat was going to be in it, and I was totally dead wrong. They effed Mortal Kombat. The Riddick franchise is like the first movie I'm like, Vin Diesel owns it. He owns the rights. He produces it. He's the man in charge. Riddick has always been an fucking badass movie. I have the least worry that they're going to screw Riddick 4 up. And this is the first movie where I can actually go into it without that lingering in the back of my head. I don't know if about the rest of you, but I can't wait for this movie.
Well, I'm intrigued by the title because Furia, because we find out at the end of the Chronicles of Riddick, he is Furion. So this sounds like this story may have something to do with him. So I'm not going to sit here and be dumb and be overly excited about it. But I love the Riddick movies also, all of them. I own them all, and I'll gladly pay money to go watch this movie. For right now, we'll wait and see how it unfolds.
Gaishka, Eli, and Comix. What do you guys think?
Well, last time I watched Pitch Black was 21 years ago.
Damn.
And I only watched it once.
Damn.
And it was fine. Do I care about the new one coming out? Not really. It's a movie that didn't grab my attention.
I'm looking for a new yes man. Does anybody want to apply
I might have
for my yes man position?
Hey,
Danny. What did I just miss?
Danny,
I would have to rewatch it again because I only watched it once and it was 21 years ago. So maybe I'll like it again. I don't know.
This one's for you, Danny.
You will not down before me, Jarrell. But you and them one day, Jarrell.
My boy pulled out his glasses. Bravo.
Well, you should have played the Padme one.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Next time.
My God, I look forward to seeing what you're gonna do with me.
Why? Comic got something to say? Yeah. Let me hear what Comic gonna say. Let me hear.
Okay. All right.
I won't be alone. It's nice.
The last time I saw Pitch Black, I don't. Maybe it was 20 years ago. I haven't even seen the whole movie.
Oh my God.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And let's see, Chronicles of Riddick, terrible movie. I never bothered seeing the third one. Am I excited? I mean, I guess maybe
he's looking. He's
excited to be talking about it.
I think he's great as Riddick. Hopefully, the movie's not gonna be shit. That's all I gotta say.
Here you go.
No, Cody, no. I got to say the nay, no, my brother.
Oh,
so wait, time out. So that whole time, the guy getting his ass whipped by the belt is Comix, and then the guy walking up is Guy Scar, and it's just like,
What's that?
Good to have the way around.
Compose, right?
Yes.
Good catch, Chris. Good catch.
Eli, you are up. What do you think?
Okay. A new Riddick movie. It was okay, but it kind of reminds me of when Rebel 5 started coming out. And let me finish before you hit that button. When Rebel 5 came out, Stallone was promoting and saying, yeah, this would be like the classic Rambo you remember. No, it wasn't. I just hope Vin actually knows what he's doing when he wrote the script, because if he can actually bring back the original Riddick that everybody fell in love with, yes, I'm looking forward to this. I want to see the trailer for this. But if it's going to be a half-assed cut and paste here from Riddick from 2 to 3, and Riddick 1's like, no. Don't have most of the movie in daylight and the fight scenes at nighttime. Interact it. Come on, you got the shades. At least.
Can I take my apology?
What was that, Comic? What was that? I don't think I heard you.
Can I take my apology back? What the fuck?
It's been 20 years. Come on.
Everybody does some bullshit today.
How the hell is Riddick cut and paste, man? He's the same Riddick from Pitch Black. Same one.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh.
He goes to planets. He kicks ass on the goddamn planet, kills the doggone people, sail away. He go to the next planet, do the same thing.
Yeah, but
Sail
when
away,
it's daylight,
sail
when
away.
it's daylight outside, okay, nothing's going to happen to Riddick. He can't see in the daylight well, so he's going to not do any fighting, harsh fighting, anything. Maybe light slapping, that's it. Nighttime, here's when the action starts. Daytime, okay, relax time.
Okay, the last doggone movie, Elihu, he was in the fucking desert. The damn dingoes is after his ass. He had to fight them damn crab things all in the daytime. Okay.
And
All in the
Dan,
daytime,
I tell you
that's
what,
with the
Danny,
goggles.
fighting the crabs is always a bitch.
I ain't never did that shit, so I can't tell you.
That's the voice of experience if I ever heard it.
It sounded like it, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, no, it isn't. But believe what you must.
Those motherfuckers be biting you like crazy, eh, Chris? Yeah,
I
you
really
it's
wouldn't know. I just know.
No, I think they ignore him because he looks like his skin is red as a crab. I think it's good camouflage.
I want to see him take his revenge on Paco. Because Paco double crossed him, so I want to see that.
Paco. I don't remember which one.
The guy that played in The Boys.
The guy that originally was he was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wasn't Paco the one going after him?
Paco the one that wanted with his stuff. Like, you know, they think their mantra is keep what you kill. So he fooled Riddick. You fooled Riddick where his planet was at. He just got him off there and had the guys kill him.
You're talking about Carl Urban's character, right?
That is correct. Paco.
Yes. Carl Urban's
I thought he
character.
died in the third one.
Nope. Riddick gave him his kingdom, whatever. Riddick gave him his the ruler of the Lord Marshal title, whatever the hell, in exchange for him taking his planet. Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, if the fourth one's called Fury, it makes sense.
I think it's definitely gonna.
It don't make sense because the Lord Marshal destroyed Fury. Because he said he had that there was some kind of myth or something that a Furian would destroy him, so he went and destroyed the whole planet. But Vin Diesel wasn't on the planet, and then Vin Diesel was the one that the prophet prophesied that would kill him, and that's what happened. So I don't know how they're gonna bring back Fury, but either way, I'm ready to see the shit. Shit is fire.
No,
I agree.
Did you freeze also?
That thing is frozen. Mac
frozen.
attack. Yeah.
Oh, those froze.
I need a super chat for a Mac attack. I need to do something. Computer blowing up or somebody. What's that classic one where the guy takes the freaking keyboard?
Yeah, in the office. The CCTV.
Yeah, in the office. Yeah, that was hilarious.
We lost our host. What are we to do now?
Host down. Host down.
Someone do something.
As Chris takes over, hijacking the stream
No,
for 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds.
Holy shit, you know? At 1 year anniversary, it just started up like crazy. And it went out. Guys. All right, so topic number 2. Can we get into this one real quick? And topic number 2 is Aquaman
I
2.
can't believe this.
What's that?
Controversial.
Yeah, we're talking about Amber Heard.
Well, this one kind of, and I'll read it. Johnny Depp fans make a final push to get Amber Heard fired. Aquaman and The Last Kingdom has finally begun rolling cameras on the set this week. And her many critics are banding together once again for a final push to get her fired from the movie. Since last year, it's been no secret whatsoever that there are a lot of people out there who really don't want to see Heard returning as Myra in the sequel. A popular petition was even launched on change.org that has since amassed more than 1.85 million signatures. Do you think Amber Heard should be removed from this project?
Yes. They should have removed her on the spot for that bullshit. No, man, she's what was it? Falsifying evidence, lying, making the shit up. You know, yeah.
Until
remove her ass.
Has she been convicted?
Exactly. Until this goes to the United States courts, and until that's decided, Warner Brothers isn't going to pull the plug on that yet. I don't think.
No, not the movie. Her.
No, I'm talking about her.
They're not gonna... all against. That's JJ talking. That ain't us. That's 1 out of 7.
Well, listen. No, listen. I'm going to say this.
I don't.
She. Go ahead. JJ.
I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't. But should she lose her job? I'm not saying lose her career, but should she lose her job for the bullshit she pulled? Yes. Okay, because if it was like I've said before, if it was any one of us on our job and we've done some dumb shit like that, we're losing our jobs. It's
so
only
what does
fair
one
to
have to do
be
the other? What does one have to do the other? She did that shit at home. She beat his ass, whatever the case, or the accusations. She did nothing that to violate the contract.
Right.
Yeah, but we all know if it was Johnny Depp doing it, his ass would be gone, which it was.
Well, he almost is right now. He's having to fight for everything because pretty much falsified or not true statements have been made, and of course I think
she falsified shit. Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
But here's the thing: people have to remember right now everything that the people who are backing her, don't want her fired, whatever, all these people who are on her side, all they're going off of is a tabloid case of libel that got struck down in a British court, which is exactly why those tabloids are in that jurisdiction. It's because they'll win almost 99.9% of the time. So whatever you want to believe about that, that's not even going to be something we should be looking at. What we need to wait for is whatever's going on in the U.S. courts right now. Once it gets done, then you can make a determination. And I almost guarantee you that's what Warner Brothers is doing.
But you guys did hear the audio tape of her confessing that she lied, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Who hasn't lied?
But her lies got Johnny Depp kicked off of Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. Listen.
It was which one? And it was Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was the Harry Potter movie.
The Harry Potter movie.
He got kicked off of those things because of her lies.
Her lies changed somebody's decision. That person didn't have to follow it. That's the thing. And is it wrong? I totally agree. It's absolutely wrong. But Warner Brothers, with a contract in hand, they have to prove themselves. And then if it comes out in a court case and then it's filed like that, and then that happens, they have every right to get rid of her. Now, should they? I mean, I don't necessarily think she adds anything. She's not even a real redhead. You can find somebody else that can dye their hair red, and you can go on with it.
Fluff.
Ooh, wow.
Did you guys know that less than 2% of Hollywood actor and actresses are natural redheads? Less than 2%.
That has nothing really to do with this. That was just an off topic that I put, and it has nothing to do with this.
You just mentioned natural redhead. I'm like the fact popped in my head.
Well, you have the girl from Captain America and Winter Soldier there.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever. I don't think it's that hard to replace her. Listen, it happens all the time. They did it with Dumbledore. They've done it with other people. They'll do it again. She doesn't add anything great to it. I don't have no issue with her being taken off. It's just I think that's where Warner Brothers is with it. They're sitting there going like, do we have enough to really say that that we need to break this contract?
Okay, and I'll agree with that. But then there's the double standard, right? Because did they have enough to fire Johnny Depp first? So I'm gonna say what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I agree.
No, but the thing is, that's not how the world works, and we all know that.
I'm saying that's how it should.
I don't agree with that's the way it went. But
women want equality until they get it. No disrespect to women.
No. After JJ, I want to hear comics. Go ahead.
I agree with you, Chris, on that. I really do. But here's the thing. Also, with movie studios, the negativity is already out there. It's been tweeted about, talked about, YouTube videos made about. The negativity is already there. And I guarantee you they should be worried, because if Amber Heard doesn't lose her job because of this, that's money out of their pockets, because people will not watch this movie.
Every time people say that people won't watch something, there's only been one time recently that I could say that, and that was on Han Solo, and I'm not even positive that was anything other than the movie itself doing it. Everybody who says nobody's going to go watch this, listen, that's like a walkout on the job. All right, guys, we're pissed off at our bosses. We don't want to be here. Fuck them. Everybody, let's walk out. And then you look outside, and you're the only one that walked out. It's like that. J.K. Rowling stood by Johnny Depp. She still says he shouldn't lose his job. Warner Brothers said, no, we're not going to do that. All that has to do with this is right now, the only thing they have to go by is that libel case, which is bullshit. We all know it, whatever. But I'm not even under the belief that he won't be in that movie because I think they just started doing it, and I think that I don't know. I just know that if everything comes out the way that most people believe it happened, she should just enjoy the time she has with whatever projects she has, because it's not going to be a very fun time for her afterwards, I don't think. And she should just take this as biding her time.
All right, Comix?
First off, I have to say I agree with what Danny Lyon just said. Mainly because, public opinion being tried by the court of public opinion is terrible. But the issue is they did the exact same thing to Johnny Depp, which I have a huge problem with. So if we're gonna do this, and like I said earlier, if Amber Heard was a guy, she would already be fired. Now, most of these companies also have morality clauses, and if you violate the morality clause, you get fired. And it's the same reason why I think they can legally get away with firing Johnny Depp. So if that's the case and she has a morality clause with the studio, then she should be fired.
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't disagree, but
case in point, Gina Carano in a tweet.
Retweet.
A retweet.
Retweet. But And then I heard that there's someone else now from, I think it's Sasha Banks they're trying to cancel now. What I was hearing.
The reason why people complain about the whole thing with Gina is that her co-star, Pedro Pascal, did essentially the exact same thing and was not fired because, well, he had a certain correct opinion despite basically pretty much doing the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. And that's what it goes down to, basically kind of a bias type of thing, right? Danny, what do you think?
I'm gonna kind of piggyback a little bit on what Comix is saying. You can look at that contract. If the contract does not have any kind of morality clause or any kind of, if I food bar, I'm gonna get fired, then she's golden. Johnny Depp contract may have had that, so that might be why he was fired. I mean, I don't know. We're just speculating. Okay, what I just said again.
Right.
That he may have had that morality clause in his contract, but in the WB, Warner Brothers, we all say Warner Brothers do stupid shit. So maybe they forgot to put the morality clause in her contract. So if they didn't put that in there or didn't say anything about if she breaks the law or does this or do that, then she's golden. So, I mean, I don't know. Without looking at the contract, I can't sit here and speculate and make an intelligent decision. But and I will agree with Comix said, if they both have morality clauses, then what is good for one is good for the other. But we don't know that for certain.
The other issue too is there could potentially be selective enforcement going on.
Absolutely. 100%. And usually that's some of the stuff that does happen in Hollywood. Who else didn't speak? LDG, I don't think I heard you on this matter.
I just need to clarify. When they're saying morality clause, does that have to do with just being moral, or does this have to do with sleeping with another person?
It's a wide sweeping.
They're wide. Very broad. Like, don't get caught. What is it? Running a dog fighting ring out of your house?
Okay, so it's morals, not the fact that it has to do with just adultery or anything like that. Just
no,
overall,
it's a catch-all that companies use.
Catch-all.
Whenever they do something you don't like, they can say,
"That's what I thought."
Rally clause.
Yeah, you sneezed in public. We don't like that. You're fired. I mean, usually it's a way for companies to give it to people that they typically are having issues with. You can find like the most minor infraction, and they can use that to get rid of you.
They can use that against you. So it's
speeding
like
ticket, unsafe driver. We don't want you around there with that influence. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's what I thought it was, but I was looking it up real quick just to clarify. Google's giving me some.
No, but typically it's reserved for really heinous things like I said, the whole Michael Vick thing. You know, it's a perfect example of enforcement of a morality clause.
Gotcha. I mean, it's something that you shouldn't be signing in a contract anyway. I mean, I was. This is my opinion. Okay, I was raised, and having a job at 11 years old, that when you walk into a business, you are the business. Whatever you do at your house has nothing to do with the business. What you do when you walk into work and walk out of work, that's one thing. The second you walk out, you're a different person. You are not that person that you're working for, and nor should any of the stuff you do in your private life be held accountable to a business. It should be common sense that the business has nothing to do with what you do on your personal life or your personal beliefs or your personal tweets, retweets, whatever the hell, right? There should be a fine line between that. So I personally think it's bullshit. What?
May I say one thing?
Unless you're breaking the law and going to prison for killing somebody. Obviously, I'm talking about this whole subjective. If you sneeze the wrong way, that's, you know what I mean? Or if I have an opinion about something, it's different if you go and commit mass murder or you kill somebody or you rape or whatever you do. That's different. If as long as you're not breaking the law, some kind of going to prison or whatever you do in your personal life has nothing to do, it shouldn't influence the company whatsoever that you work for. And it's just as simple as that. And that's my opinion. So should she lose her job over this? I don't think so. I wouldn't. But if she signed a piece of paper, then that's her dumbass fault for signing a piece of paper that has, oh, by the way, we can fire you for any reason if you just look the wrong way.
Or in Jeffrey Cuban's case, they just hired him back after firing him.
If they got enough zeros and I ain't a fuck up, I'm going to sign it.
So you would give away your freedom.
Listen to what I said.
You would sign your freedom for that.
No, I said if it got enough zeros and I know I'm not a fuck up, then I would sign it. But if I know
that's not.
This is what I'm saying. If they say, Dan, you can't take a drink and I'm a fucking alcoholic, I'd be a fool to sign that. If they say, Dan, you can't take a drink and I don't touch liquor, fuck yeah, I'm gonna sign it for $10 million, do whatever. Yes, I am.
I agree with you, but that's not the question in hand. It's a morality.
She knew she wasn't.
Basically means they can do. They can say.
One at a time.
You're signing a paper that says, let me just finish and I'll let you. I'm responding to you here. You're signing a paper that says it's like YouTube, right? You're getting a strike for something and they're not telling you what you got it for. So you're signing a piece of paper that says it's not that you don't have to have a drink and then you can arbitrarily say, okay, I'm not going to have an alcohol, I'll sign this piece of paper. It's basically saying if we don't like what you do and we're not going to tell you now what you can and cannot do, you're going to cross that line until you do it. That's basically signing away your freedom where you have to shut up, not do anything, not be yourself and be a zombie until the contract elapses so you can get your money.
Well, hold on, Chris.
They're going to tell you.
Hold on, Chris. Let Diana respond first, then you.
What I was saying, and what I think everybody that would have any semblance of intelligence is that this contract is presented to me. I'm going to go to my lawyer and get crystal clear clarification on what I can and can't do. If anything in that contract, or if there's verbiage in that contract, and I know it says, Danny, you married man, you can't go out and bang Susie, Sally, and whatever. And I know I got a problem banging Susie, Sally, and whatever. I'm gonna try and get that striked out, or I'm gonna say I can't do it because I know I'm gonna fuck up. But if it's something that I know I ain't gonna fuck up about, why would I not sign it and get that money?
All right, hold on.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Here's the problem, though.
Yeah, you're next, Eli.
These actors and actresses, or actors, some of the actresses don't like being called actresses.
It's all pretenders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. First off, they've got agents that read these things. They don't read these. They never read these things. They don't. And they should. Yes, everybody should read a contract. Second, fine. LEG, I put a contract out in front of you. You find that and you say, well, no, I'm not going to sign that part. I want that out of there. Okay, well, enjoy making your own movie with your own money. I'm going to go get the next person. They don't care. They don't have to. They don't have to do what you want. You have to do. It is the industry. And this is accepted practice, and they'll just go to the next person because the next person wants the $2.5 million I'm going to pay him. And I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. What I'm saying is they don't give a shit.
You're right. And neither do we, because there shouldn't be another person. The next person should have just as much.
No.
The answer for me should be the same answer for everybody. Who's going to raise their hand and say, I sign a document that says, I don't know what the hell I can and cannot do, and you can fire me for it?
But that's
nobody should want to sign that.
I just told you what I would do. What a person with intelligence. I'm sorry, Anzo. Do
no, go ahead.
To get checked. I've been in law enforcement for 25 years. There's some shit that come across, but hey, what the fuck is this? Guess who I call? One of my attorney lawyers. Hey, man, look this over and let me know that this is this, that, or whatever. Okay, that's what you should do. Now, if you choose to do what you said without getting it checked or doing your thorough investigation or research, I agree with you 1,000%. You are a fool. But if boy who I trust and is an attorney, he said, hey, Danny, hey, this right here good to go. You might want to add this, take this out, blah, 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 and it's agreeable. I'm signing on the dotted line, and I collect about 10 million, and I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
I would too. But it would have to be defined. But if it was defined enough, she wouldn't be in the shithole she's in now, right? There's got to be something she missed or something if we're talking about this particular situation.
By shithole, you're referring to Johnny Depp's bed?
For real.
If those sheets can talk.
I'm gonna tell you, I want her back on Aquaman because I thought she was fire. So,
of course you did.
I'm not gonna sign that petition.
Of course you did. That was she's like your
she shoots his shit.
Danny. She's like your Catwoman for Aquaman, right? She's like your Catwoman for Aquaman, right? Yeah, there you go. Elihu, you didn't say anything. Go ahead, brother. I know you wanted to say something.
2 points. Point one: if Amber actually does not get fired from the movie and it comes out in the theaters, and you're in the theater watching the movie, and every time she comes on screen, you see yourself, Amber. You're not seeing the character she played. Ask yourself this question: why the fuck did you buy your ticket and waste your money on that time? You're supposed to just enjoy the movie, not criticize a person's acting skills or their personal life when they're not even that. They're supposed to be something other than another character. Why are you wasting your money? Don't bother with it. Second point: he called the whatever you want to call it.
This first point fucked me all up.
Morality clause.
Thank you. Morality clause. Different industries have different morality clauses. Some will say that what you can and cannot do. Some will state that on there you will be dictated verbally. Those you got to be very careful with because say you're an employee at a grocery store and you're outside smoking a joint, wearing your shirt, and smoking marijuana is against policy for the store policy on grounds. Well, somebody could say, "Hey, man, just safely play smoking a joint." Okay, you get written up. You go a block away. Oh, Safeway employees are hanging out over here smoking weed. They didn't say you. They say Safeway employees. Basically, you're representing that company because you're in the uniform outside the work environment. Like Chris said, Hollywood. If you do not refuse to sign a contract, okay, we'll find somebody else and pay them half the money we wanted you for. Yeah, they will do that. This is Hollywood. Some actors and actresses do read contracts. Some do not.
Mm-hmm. But they all have lawyers and shit and agents for that, right? That's what their job is.
That's
to
their
look
job
at the contracts, read the contract, say no, you don't want to do this because this will fuck you up, or this works.
An agent is supposed to basically find work for their clients, look and read over the contract, negotiate the contract, and that's it. And inform their client, this is what the contract says. This is what the job is. Do you want it?
Mm-hmm. Let's just say hypothetically.
Go ahead, Danny.
Oh God,
Danny, then LDG. Sorry, go ahead.
I just say, let's say hypothetically, I like snow. I like sniffing snow, lines of snow.
Oh, and that's snow.
My agent knows I do that, and he let me sign a contract that clearly says I can't do it. I'm gonna fire his ass once I get busted doing it because he ain't doing his job.
So doesn't matter. Yeah. The percentage he negotiated that contract for, he's still getting.
Yeah, he still got the cash.
No, I'm gonna have a clause in there that if I get a good point though and mess my money up, his money gonna get messed up too.
Read the contract to sign with your agent first. Okay,
last time I checked, I'm the golden goose.
And we all know how.
Not unless your competition paid him to do that to you. Oh, his money's gonna.
You know what? Hey, man, when it comes to things in Hollywood, I wouldn't put that past anybody, man.
All right,
like I said,
wait. We gotta stop this here before the lizard people start getting talked about.
You mean the reptilians?
Dude, stop talking about New Mexico, okay?
The one thing I will say is, I do think it's unfair. Like we said before, I think if you're gonna do it to Johnny Depp, then you keep that same energy with her. But it will not stop me from seeing the movie. I'm still gonna watch the movie, whether she's in it or not.
I'm gonna say one last thing, Anzo. I'll be finished.
Yep.
If y'all get this GoFundMe going and get me my record deal, and I make Anzo my agent, you better have in there that I can eat on like in my YouTube channel, whatever. Because if you don't, I'm gonna be pissed off. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Gashka, my bad. You didn't say anything, man. Go ahead.
It's all good, man. The only thing I have to say is, I've said it many times. I hate the fact that because they're public figures, because they're, I guess public figures.
No, public figures, correct.
Yeah. That we feel that we have the right to criticize anything without them being even, judged like the normal human being. And this shit that they're accusing each other of has happened in many families across the world, and we don't hear shit about them. It's because who they are, they're being held to a standard that they have to represent. They have to walk the perfect line and they have to say the perfect things, but they're fucking human as me and you. What?
In a perfect world, dude, I completely agree with you.
It's not a perfect world.
It's not a perfect world.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
Yeah.
Right, but we're quick to pick sides on tabloids and quickly crucify, and that's exactly what happened to Johnny Depp, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The feminist groups are just quickly, it has to be the man that fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what's always shown, that it's the man that always does these things. As things are shifting, there's actually women that do it to the man, right?
As demonstrated by Lifetime, it's always the man's fault.
Exactly, right? But that's not always the case, and which is not fair either. And that's my point. It's just that
I think in a perfect world, and again, going back to what Daniel Laflef was saying earlier, I am against cancel culture. I think ultimately what happened to Johnny Depp should not have happened to him. I agree with Anzo said about prosecution court case. Have they been found guilty? But at the same time, it's complicated, right? When the stuff happens to private citizens, nobody knows because they're private citizens. When the tabloids and the paparazzi are around these people 24 hours a day, you're unfortunately going to see them at their worst, and it's absolutely not fair. Absolutely not fair.
One of the last things I will say too, and that is, we care way too much about these fucking celebrities' lives,
Agreed.
man. We care way too much, man, about what they do in their life, bro.
I don't really.
We put them in this pedestal, but
what do I always say?
Well,
I don't care.
I don't.
I gotta tell
Most
people,
of us don't.
I don't care what Mel Gibson has done outside of his work on the screen. I like his work on screen. I like Kevin Spacey's work on screen. You know what? What they do outside of that, they can be held accountable there. I am not going to get involved in that because I don't care about the person. I care about what the product is and what their product they put on there. Now, if Hollywood wants to let a person who has questionable morals and stuff like that, or who might verbally abuse his wife or whatever, they put him or her on the screen and the product is good, I'm going to watch the product. I don't care about their personal life. That's where too many people vote because somebody says to vote a certain way. Too many people do something, buy something because of what these people say. Why?
I think the bigger issue is that we need to make sure that people are being held accountable to the same standard.
That too.
Well, that's definitely true.
I think we hypocrites. I know a coworker of mine. Right now, R. Kelly has not been convicted of being guilty. Now, do I believe he did some crazy stuff? Hell yeah, I believe it. Do I have any proof? Hell no, I don't. I just got a lot of suspicion and circumstantial evidence. And I still listen to his music. The shit is fire. If I got a coworker, she will not listen to it, will not. He did it, blah, 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 blah. And that's bull crap. I mean, Do I think he did it? Will I leave my 16-year-old daughter with him? Hell no. But I'm just saying, he ain't. At the end of the day, man, he has not been found guilty in a court of law, like Chris said earlier. So I mean, is it fucked up? It's kind of so. It is. It ain't perfect. It's a case by case thing. But I'm telling you, man, I still pump R. Kelly to this day,
and so do I, Danny.
And I still watch Bill Cosby. I still watch Cosby Show when it come on. So I'm sorry.
Danny,
I'm sorry.
And Danny, if R. Kelly does get convicted, I'll be like, fuck. No. I'm gonna be like, fuck. R. Kelly was a damn piece of shit, but I'm gonna still bump his music. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Honestly,
but that's what I'm saying. I don't care that Mel Gibson has done some of the stuff he's done. I don't care if he's an anti-Semitic asshole.
I
like his movies.
I have a question.
Hold on, Eli. Gaishka first, then you. Go ahead, Gaishka.
Because people can't separate the artist from the human. Like like that's like the athlete from the person, like the personal life. They can't. They quickly just going to associate everything with it, and then people are going to start listening to his lyrics and start thinking, was it really meaning talking about a little girl? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they're they're going to want to
maybe he was.
You know what? Maybe he was, but when I listen to it, I'm thinking about a big woman. I'm not thinking about no little girl. You know what I mean? Exactly. I ain't thinking about no little girls. He may have been singing about one, but that's not on my mind when I'm playing those songs.
Hey, your body's calling.
I got a question.
I got to thank Guyscar real quick. Thank you for saying WandaVisioning it and not LDGing it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Eli.
Okay, when's the last time somebody not or avoided Jello pudding? Do you still associate Bill Cosby with pudding when you have pudding? Come on, you enjoy the fucking chocolate desserts.
You have a master of fucking me up with your damn examples, boy. Yeah, you be fucking me up.
And I don't think anybody really associates Bill Cosby with Jello pudding anymore. You know what I mean?
No, I did. The 90s, right? I mean,
Generation X.
I come home every day and have a Coke and a smile.
And shut the fuck up.
Before you go on, I just wanted to reiterate something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want anybody thinking badly of what I said, but basically what I was saying, and I think I said it wrong, was I was agreeing with you. I believe in equality. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. That was the only point I was trying to make. It just didn't come out right.
And I'd like to say also really quick that when I say I don't care if he's an anti-Semitic asshole about Mel Gibson, I will rephrase that. I don't care what he does in public because it doesn't affect me. I don't like people who are like that, but I separate the two. Mel Gibson's a complete pompous ass.
Oh yeah,
doesn't change that I like his movies.
Absolutely.
I want to rephrase how I said it because I thought about it after the fact.
I get it. Asshole.
Guys, I got a bail. I need to head over to Nick Weiser's.
No problem, man. I'm glad you came, Comix. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
No problem.
Easy, man.
Tell the people about your channel. Tell the people about your channel real quick.
Oh yeah. I have a YouTube channel. It's called Comix Division, where I talk about things and stuff. You can find me streaming every Monday and Thursday, and you can also find me over at Friday Night Dice on Friday.
Yep.
Excellent, man. Once again, I'm glad you came in, man. Have a good show, and I definitely pop by your stream later on for sure.
All right, take care. See you guys.
Take care, man.
Later.
And one thing I want to say, what the hell do you mean pudding is nasty, Dandelion?
Jello pudding.
Obviously, you're not eating it properly.
You gotta have the right balance. Spread it on, okay?
There's an alternate way of eating it.
Oh, there's many ways of eating it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Best way is to find a proper body.
You can stick your mandingo in it.
Why the hell would you? Really?
I
know why, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so topic number 3. Yeah, here we go. Roman. What's going on?
This is not that show.
It's called fondue.
Hold on.
We fondue.
Oh my
We
God.
fondue.
This is my show, and the way I want to do it is the way I want to do it, and I had to put that in there. So, topic number.
Yeah, you put it in there, all right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Number 3. Yes.
And I'll put it in there again too. Topic number 3.
Hey, you will dip it in there, huh? Double dip. Damn, 7 seconds.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Now, Ron Perlman has joined the cast of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts per Collider. The Hellboy actor has been tapped to provide the voice of Optimus Primal in the upcoming live-action Transformer movie. Perlman is reprising his role from the animated series Transformers: Power of the Primes, which I never even knew existed, so I'm going to have to go and look for that. Yeah, no idea, but same here. Though the role was originally voiced by Gary Chalk in the original Beast Wars Transformers animated series, the next installment of Transformers franchise will focus on the Beast Wars by bringing the Maximals, Predacons, and the Terracons into the battle on Earth between the Autobots and Decepticons. Now, 1, do you think Ron Perlman can pull off Optimus Primal? And 2, do you think this movie will work? Whoever wants to start can start it off. Go ahead, Danny.
I thought the Beast Wars were the Transform. What the fuck? What?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
What?
Let Danny go because I think we're gonna have the same problem. Go ahead, Danny.
That third group you said, I never heard no Terracons. It was always the Predacons versus the Maximals. So I don't know where they come up with this third group, but I think me and Alonzo talked last night. They're gonna do it in 1994. That's all wrong. It'll be back in like prehistoric time or early time, before men even realized they were men. They were like in the caveman time. So I don't know why they're going to mess that up. They're going to try and interject some human into this shit to try to steal the show or some shit. But nobody want to see that, man. I want to see the Maximals versus Predacons. I want to see how Optimus Primal goes against Megatron, who's not the real Megatron we are accustomed to that transformed to the pistol, but he transformed to a T-Rex. I want to see all like it was on the TV. So I hope, and I got my fingers crossed, that they don't mess this up. But I think by interjecting humans into it, they're going to fuck it right on up, and I'm going to be pissed off. I just hope Michael Bay ain't got into it, but I will say the silver lining in this is, oh, God. I just hope that
be a confusing mess.
The silver lining in this is Ron Perlman brings validity and he brings experience to this franchise. I hope they'll listen to him because he is very good in encapsulating and embodying particular characters. So I think he would be a good Optimus Prime. I don't have any problem with him, but I just hope they don't inject too many humans into it. Kind of like how the humans try to inject into the Godzilla versus King Kong. We don't want to see the humans. We want to see the two Titans go at it. We want to see the Maximals and the Primals. So, God, don't fuck this up, please.
Anybody else?
I'll go. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. No, just real quick. Just listening to Danny. I wasn't a big Beast Wars person, but I did watch the original Transformers. You know, the '80s version of it, and I seen the animated movie. If Michael Bay is anywhere near this thing, and already you're talking about 5 different sects of some form of Transformers, this is going to be a confusing CGI mess. It really is. You're not going to know who's who except for the standout ones. You know, like the part Ron Perlman's playing, Peter Cullen's part. You know, Optimus Prime. You know, you're going to know those people, but
really do Optimus Prime.
He is. He's a producer.
No, I'm saying he's not going to be there. He's not going to voice.
Okay. All right.
Well, hold on.
And others. I'm just saying, you know, now you're going to be throwing 3 new sects into the mix. It's going to be a big CGI mess. You know, they better not have any human play in it.
Well, you see, that's the thing that confuses me, right? Because it says in their battle with the Autobots and Decepticons. So is there going to be 2 Optimus Primes? Is there going to be
Oh,
Optimus
God.
Prime and Optimus Primal? You know what I mean? Like,
They're about to fuck it up.
I think they're going to fuck it up.
They don't understand.
There should be no Autobots and no Decepticons. There should be Predacons and Maximals. That's it.
Yes. Go ahead, Chris.
They don't understand these properties. These people have no clue. And we saw it from the first movie. And it's like anything. Okay, I'll just believe it for a minute. And then the next movie comes out and they even go further into a rabbit hole of they don't know fuck. And every movie after this, it just is convoluted because they're trying to still attach this to the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
If they're bringing Bumblebee into this, which is pretty much everything I read, Bumblebee is going to be in this. They're attaching it to the other. Yes. Things I've read that they're going to bring Bumblebee into this. What the hell?
It's a mess.
That's the problem. And I said it last night. When you have multiple producers, everybody wants their say. Everybody wants their little slice of that pie or wants to add their spice. And then you got that one fucking idiot who likes to use way too much curry, comes in and says, okay, my turn. Boom. And it's, and that's what's going to happen. I will probably go give this one a chance because it's different than the other ones.
Yes, he's different.
In the sense that I never was going to watch The Last Night or whatever the fuck the damn thing was. After they did some of the shit they did, I was like, no, I'm out. I'm done. And I'll give this one a chance, but I will definitely be using a free movie on this one. I will walk in, and this will be a movie. I will be more than welcome to walk out if they start fucking it up right from the get-go. And I will not only will I walk out, I will probably go to management and said, I want that back on, my free movie back on, because that wasn't even worth fucking free that I paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just ridiculous.
Yep. Anybody else?
Every single Transformers movies sucked ass. Okay. The only thing that was good about it was the fact that we got to see our childhood Transformers actually transforms in CGI that made it as real as possible. The only scene that I was crazy about when I saw Optimus Prime transform for the first time, and the whole freaking theater cheered when that happened.
With the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we got crap and inconsistencies. All sparks.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that shit?
I know. Can I say something on that star?
And Optimus Prime got his ass beat by Megatron at the end of that movie. That was some bullshit.
That's how Megatron that go. That's how Megatron.
Nah, that was some bullshit, bro.
Also, I think I know how the meeting went. Producers like to the reporters, we're going to have a new Transformer movies coming out. The reporter's like, okay. Starring Ron Perlman. Oh, really? Ron? He's great. Really? It's all for the hype about Ron. Come on. If you guys know anything about voice acting, you go into a booth, you get the character design, you get the story layout, and you do your lines per the story layout. The director's telling you exactly what's going on in the scene. He's done it in a cartoon. He can do it in a movie the exact same fucking thing. Hello. It's Ron Perlman doing the exact same thing he did for the TV show. All you're doing is with his name. I agree with everybody. They're going to fuck up the storyline big time. I'm getting confused thinking about how the hell flashback to modern times. Are they going to double what? Wormhole, time travel, what? Bumblebee? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
The Bumblebee movie was honestly was the only
I did not like it.
Close to what it should have been.
Yeah, I didn't like the Bumblebee movie. It was too overhyped.
No,
I didn't like it either, but it was closest. Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool because at least we got them looking a little bit more like G1 Transformers than that fucking Michael Bay did fucking Devastator, and I was like, what the fuck is that? That is not fucking Devastator. Like, this is so trash, bro. It was horrible.
That was Devastator.
I'm muted. Sorry.
I gotta tell LTG. Yvette is begging for you, Daddy. Read the chat.
I took care of it. Read the chat. I already took care of it. Yeah, the only thing that really pissed me off about Transformers is how they tried to go all Matrix with it, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like, they didn't look like G1 Transformers at all. You couldn't even follow the transformation, right? Like, it was like parts were coming out of them that you didn't even know was part of. Like, it just didn't. You couldn't follow the transformation. That was a huge no for me when I was watching the movies. You're saying Bumblebee is a lot better in that retrospect?
Closer to it.
Closer to it, yeah.
For the first 5 minutes of Bumblebee is the only good thing about Bumblebee.
I agree.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what they should be doing. That's exactly what they should be doing. They should fucking do a movie on the wars of Cybertron.
Yes.
That's what they should be doing. And then reboot it that way.
Yes.
I'll say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest.
Chris.
I'm not going to be no fake Beast Wars fan. I know the story of Beast Wars. I know the simples. I know the basics. But I got a good idea of it. This whole movie is supposed to take place in 1994. Bumblebee takes place in the 1980s. You can't call this Beast Wars and it takes place in like the modern day, because in the modern day, that's when the Transformers, Optimus, and his refugees come to Earth. Mm-hmm. Beast Wars takes place in the prehistoric times. They casted human characters. I was like, you're not doing Beast Wars right anyways. And even with Bumblebee. And I'll say this. They already started messing up with Bumblebee because they did not fully hard reboot. They soft rebooted because they kept the Michael Bay design, and they further proved that by Bumblebee at the end of the film turning into the Camaro from the first Transformers movie. Mm-hmm. Even though it's still a different, it's still different from the first Transformers. They didn't hard reboot like they should have, and I agree. What they should have done was a War for Cybertron trilogy. And then you can get us to the human stuff later. But we should have got a War for Cybertron trilogy. Give us just the Transformers. We've seen CGI movies before with just CGI characters. These Transformers are sentient beings. They can talk, and they can act, and they can give us what we want. It's not like they can't do that, and they have the money to. They're just they just want to keep on flexing these actors in front of us, some that we don't even care about. Like Shia LaBeouf and stuff. I like Shia LaBeouf, but come on, like I don't need to see Shia LaBeouf all the time.
LaBeouf.
He wasn't that.
I agree with you. And then they did the Mark Wahlberg, and it was just like crap.
Yeah, and I like Mark Wahlberg too, but I was like, wait. Quick question: if you guys seen The Last Night? This is how blasphemous The Last Night was. Mark Wahlberg, a human man, took a sword and stopped the Transformers sword from attacking Optimus. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? It blew my mind. I was like, this is bullshit.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Chris, you want to know what I thought today? I thought Mark Wahlberg was going to grab the sword and start fighting with him at the end of the movie and killing Transformers.
That would have made it even worse. Even worse. Chris, you have something to say?
You guys are all talking about what they should have done. Folks, they did what they thought they should have done. This would have ended up happening anyways. No matter what you give these people, this is what you get. This is the shit you get. Again,
not if it was.
When you got people that don't even. Oh, shut up, LDG.
No, you can say shut up all you want. You can make it sound all
No. Listen.
Hey,
get your backing. Get your backing. Then come out and do it. Get your backing. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good. I'm just saying until you do it. I'm saying what we got, the people we got doing these shit movies right now don't understand Star Wars. They don't understand Star Trek. They don't understand Doctor Who. They don't understand Transformers. They don't understand G.I. Joe. They don't understand He-Man. It's because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing with it. They're trying to go for new viewers before they're trying to respect the old and the OG stuff and actually follow the playbook that worked before, because we are the gatekeepers to the new fans. You get us, you hook us, and you're set. But they don't do that anymore. George Lucas did it. He hook, line, and sinker people from 77 to 83, and then he came back and he did it again. 90 or
99 to 2005.
Yeah, he did it again. And then look what Disney did. Disney turned more people away from it that loved it and brought people in who don't even understand it. This is what you
Absolutely.
get, guys. This is what you get. So when we keep talking about what they should do, no, you're still gonna get this shit. Listen, when you got people who only understand nothing,
Chris,
you're still gonna get nothing.
You're ruining my life. Stop.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Paul.
Hey, Chris, to be fair.
Hold on one thing, Kata. Paul, I'm going to send you the link, but just let you know I'm closing it up soon because I do have another stream to go to. So you can come in and get a few words in, not a problem. Go ahead, K-Dot. Go ahead, K-Dot. Okay.
You're muted now.
Yeah, you're muted.
All right. To be fair, as a person who is not a deep Transformers fan, I am still disappointed by what they're doing. I'm very disappointed. I'm not even. I'm not. I mean, this is my thing, Chris. Let me say this is my thing. What I noticed the problem with all the movies. You go to Transformers 2, 3, all of them. They try to do so much. They went through so much lore in like 3 movies already. They jumped to the Allspark, the Matrix of Leadership, Sentinel Prime. Like so much. They're moving too fast. They're not taking it slow. Like that's the thing. That's my biggest issue. Just take it slow and build up. I see what they're trying to do. They want to, but they just need to take it slow. They're not taking it slow. They're literally trying to just get so much stuff done in a small time frame for some odd reason. You can take your time and everybody will follow with you. They do it the MCU. They take their time and we follow it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no foreplay. Absolutely no foreplay.
Bro.
I think that's right there though. That is perfect proof. When you got people who don't even follow it closely, who know it's shit.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I don't even blame. In this thing, like I really do. All these times I did blame Michael Bay, and I say he was also at fault too. But it was really just the studio. It was the studio too. Because at first I was like, man, all this stuff I blame Michael Bay. But when I watched Bumblebee, I was like, yeah, it's not. It wasn't just Michael Bay this whole time. Michael Bay was not just calling all these shots. The studio definitely had a hand in shit, and they showed it in Bumblebee. When they disrespected Bumblebee, turned him into a punk. He was scared of a wrench. I was just so disrespectful to Bumblebee.
And then the part where he's fucking hiding and ducking and shit in the house from the mom and shit. I was like, this is so fucking garbage, bro. Like this is so stupid.
We're targeting
man.
a younger crowd for that.
It was Iron Giant. It was Iron Giant, but Bumblebee. That's literally what the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
Iron Giant.
What's up, Paul? What you got to say?
No, I just wanted to agree. Everyone knows how I feel about Hollywood and their franchises, but I wanted to agree with Chris completely. Like the ineptitude of like these studios to understand. Like I saw like a comment in there earlier, like maybe they're not targeted towards us as like audience members. No, these things are from our childhood. Like they're from our childhood. And what Chris was talking about, like they're all interested in capturing this new audience. It's like I'm going to say something here. They like came out that 7 of 9 is like friggin' gender fluid or some shit. And I was like, did you watch Voyager where she got tips from the doctor on how to basically seduce Chakotay because she's straight? Like, it's like they want to retroactively insert this stuff into shows, and
they don't understand shit.
Yeah, they don't understand what Star Trek was about. They don't understand what's like what Chris just said is completely true. Like they want to get a new audience, but they want to delete the old one, and the old one's bigger than the new audience because the new audience lasts for all of Twitter, and it doesn't actually last in the real world, and that's why these movies like fail, right? Then you got Transformers, billion-dollar movies, etc., over and over again, but then they start to decline. And last night is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in all my life. Like, and it's not just because it's Transformers; it's terrible. It's a terrible film, and like, you know, they don't understand. They fundamentally have a disconnect with the actual product they're trying to put forward as new or like reimagined. And it's the same thing as Jeff Bezos even came out and said, oh, we want to reimagine Tomb Raider and James Bond. And I was like, RoboCop. And I was like, James Bond, what's a reimagining of James Bond? James Bond is 4 things: women, cars, gadgets, one-liners. If you don't have and that alcohol. In James Bond, and alcohol. Yeah, shaken, not stirred. You're correct. If you don't have those things in James Bond, it's not James Bond anymore. And it's okay for franchises to live in the past only. We can enjoy them as classics if they can't be updated for today's time. PC culture, whatever. He's a misogynist or whatever you want to call him. He's a fucking agent. That's what he does. He bangs chicks to get information on the bad guy. That's what he does. Like,
the bad thing is
He uses the best weapon of all.
The one thing I like the new James Bond films for is because they're more like the books. Here's the thing. Nobody gets it. They're like, oh, he's such a chauvinist. He's such a... No, he does the alcohol, the women, and all of that stuff, the jet setting, the daring feats, the I could be killed tomorrow things. Why? Because he can't deal with his demons. That's in the books better, but they're showing that more in these movies. It's like, so when you look at it and you're like, oh, this is just chauvinist bullshit. No, there is a story why he does it. Why is he doing this stuff? Because it's the only way he feels alive. It's all he has left. And so when you tear it down to something so stupid as saying, oh, it's just chauvinistic, you are totally missing the point of it. Yes, I understand the Timothy Dalton stuff, the Roger Moore stuff. Okay, I understand where you're going with it. But if you read the books, you'll understand more. It's always go back to the source material. That's where you're going to get the full knowledge of what you're watching.
And I think they did that really well in Casino Royale because he was betrayed by his own love, his actual love. And that's why he treats women as disposable from then on. Like, that's what it is for him. So, like, that's a good setup for that. But yeah, there is a fundamental disconnect with these franchises, and they just, it's like everyone grasps for the franchise now. They all want to be the MCU. This is a truth. Everyone wants the $1 billion movies from their particular franchise, and they need to learn that they're not going to succeed if they continue to go away from source material.
I agree with you, man. And this is the thing. And like I said, because after the last Transformer movie, the first night or whatever, when I seen that commercial, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm paying money to go see this movie, right? Watch it bootleg. It was trash. When Bumblebee came out, I was like, I am not going to spend money on Bumblebee either, right? Popped in my box on the bootleg, it came on, and it was a shitty cam quality. But when I seen that first 10 minutes, I went to the movie theater just to see that in the theater. That's all I wanted to see. I didn't care about anything else in the movie. I just wanted to see that scene on the big screen. And they did fucking the voices correct. They did the way they looked correct. And I was like, give me this. This is the Transformer movie that they need to give us, man. Not this bullshit with the fucking humans and everything in it. We don't need the humans in there because you can still be sympathetic to the Transformers if you give them fucking personality. You know what I mean? So we didn't need all of that, man.
Let them step in the fucking flowers.
For real, man. Did anybody else didn't say anything on the matter that wants to speak up on it?
Me
Go
personally,
ahead,
I'm not gonna waste money on seeing this movie. I own all prior versions of it. Except for Bumblebee, and I'm like, come on, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a CGI mess, you know. When it doesn't do as well as people thinks it's going to do in the box office, I'll just watch it on Hulu. I don't even pay for that. That's a friend of mine's account, you know. So I'm not spending no money on it.
But for whatever reason, these movies do great in China. So even if they kind of flop over here, they will do fucking millions of dollars.
And what is it? That movie that was before last night, I don't know, they all blend together for me except for the first movie and Revenge of the Fallen, which is literally the worst Transformers film ever made. But like the God, that movie.
My kids see that, and as I was walking out, I said, I am never watching another one of these movies.
I haven't been that angry at a movie since I saw The Last Stand in cinema. But the one beforehand, they literally pandered to China. They had like the Chinese police come in and Extinction. That's the one. They had the whole Chinese like government and everything in it.
Yeah, I mean it's cyber techno porn to them. I mean they watch this shit because it's loud. It's CGI
because they look like Gondams. That's why.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, that's what it is.
That's basically what they're making. Is they're making that type of a movie and putting Transformers on it.
And that's why we're always going to be getting these trash, because they know it's still going to fucking make money. You know what I mean? So we're not going to get what we want out of the Transformers unless they completely stop making as much money as they do. And then they're like, okay, so we got to start giving people the Cybertron shit, or maybe we need to speak a little bit louder like they did with the Justice League, you know what I mean, with the just Snyder cut. Maybe we gotta raise our voice more and let them know that this is not the fucking Transformers that we want to see, because putting the Beast Wars in 1994 just makes no sense to me. Absolutely none.
Like I said, it's only going to get the buzz because Ron Perlman. You got a big name actor starring this movie. Oh, okay. Is anybody else like maybe like Scott Baio? Okay, yeah. No, you got Ron Perlman. Oh, action star, name brand. It's gonna sell.
Hellboy. You know?
Yeah, right.
That's it.
And since he won't be on camera, nobody will remember 20 years from now. That's
no one cares,
except for when they until they see it and they're like, "Oh shit, the Trump!" Like if he has 12 blockbusters after this, nobody's gonna care about this one if it fails, and he knows that.
Yeah, like Enzio, I think like what you're saying is correct, but I also think that the audience is partly default here. Like the Hollywood has like cultivated an audience since like 2000, basically, that like cannot sit in a movie theater and let like scenes breathe. Like they can't let characters develop over the space of an hour and 30. Everything needs to be really fast and high paced and like this like generation that they've sort of cultivated to just enjoy high intensity all the time. Like, and so I feel like that's like why like movies like Blade Runner 2049 like fail at the box office, right? But they're cinematic masterpieces. Like some of the shots in that are like phenomenal, and they're just giving room to breathe at like the epicness of what the world is that Ripley's trying to put back into the cinema. People are like, oh, I fell asleep in that movie, and I'm like, it's like, I don't want to sound like too much of a cinephile here, but like honestly, that movie is like gorgeous to look at, and it's like that's part of the problem for me is like the audiences are used to like trash cans transforming and fighting each other, and they're like used to all this stuff happening on screen, and they've been cultivated into that. Where now movies that are like the only original movies we get now are indie-based movies. They're the only real movies we get now, because all these like tentpole movies, summer blockbusters, they all blend together. They're all literally the same. So
yeah, I agree. It's getting ridiculous now. But with that being said, guys, I do got to close up because I got another stream to go to. I didn't know you guys were free. If I knew you guys were free, I would have sent you the link earlier, but I thought you guys were going to be doing other streams or something. So, but I do appreciate you, K-Dot and Paul, for coming on. We're going to go around the panel so that you guys could talk about your channels. I'm going to start off with Paul. Paul, tell the people about your channel, sir.
My channel? My channel? Yeah, no, my channel is my name, Halogen Helix. I do podcasts on the Friday. I'm about to start my adventure into Final Fantasy Online. So I'll be playing that a fair bit on gaming streams from the beginning. So I haven't played it at all. So I'll be doing that. But my podcasts are on Friday, and I'm looking at doing maybe a weekend stream where I delve into a bit of politics. So I'm trying to see who wants to get on that and talk about you know, tough issues and try to find some like ground between the two sides of politics. So I'm going to try and get some centrists. I'm going to try and get some liberals, and I'm going to try and get some conservatives and try to get them into a room, and we're going to talk about some stuff, and we're going to talk about stuff like something I wanted to talk about was do words actually mean it? Like Yahtzee, for instance, does that word mean anything anymore? Like in today's time, like has it been overused? Stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah. So people interested in that, just reach out. I'm the same. My Twitter handle is the same. So if you're interested, send me through what you like, if you have any ideas about it as well. And I'd love to and your perspective. If you're if you're center left, if you're center right, libertarian, whatever you like, kind of want to sort of delve into that. Cool.
Is that a Final Fantasy 14 you're playing? 14?
Yep. That's what I'm about to dive into.
Hell yeah, dude. Made a Dragoon, man. I love that game.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I haven't played any of it.
Are you playing Lalafell?
Next up, K-Dots, tell the people at your channel, sir.
What's good, everybody? SSJ K-Dots Sanctum, First Black Super Saiyan. My channel name is right there. You will type it in exactly just like that, and you'll find my channel. I've decided to cover. I'm going to restructure how I'm covering certain content on my channel. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff and start adding in some stuff. So, and the thing I'm going to be covering for now is Death Note. Since I haven't finished the series, I'm going to be covering all the episodes, reviewing it, and doing a big review for the whole series.
Excellent.
Love Death Note, bro. Oh man, that show doesn't get enough
one of my
love.
favorite episodes.
Oh,
one of my favorite animes of all time. Death Note.
Too, but I'll say this. I'll give you guys something. L and L. No. Light Yagami. I have to say this. This show is about two people who are bored, and I love it. That show is about two people who are literally bored, have nothing to do, and when you're bored, you do some crazy stuff. I love this show. I love it. It's simple, but I love it.
Yeah,
I'll check it. I'll check it out. Next up is
Anzo. You love it.
That's crazy. You gotta check it out.
I'll check it out. Elihu, you are up, bro. Talk to the people.
Okay, first of all, I want to say, Paul, if you're on Primal, add me as a friend. I'm a 70 Dragoon Lalafell named DOGOG, by the way. If you're on Primal, by the way. Okay? Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you play too? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a badass game.
Yeah, I know. I'm a kick-ass little dragoon. little full kicks. Oh, sorry. I am Schrodinger's YouTuber because I can be found everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Randomly, I can be found on JJ when he just as random as satisfying this, which in 2 weeks he's doing his 1 year celebration, 52. Woohoo! Yep.
Stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah. And going to be on the Rumble. Get a little bit of a crumble in the Rumble on Thursday.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Elihu.
Nice.
Dude.
Couple in the Rumble.
Oh wait, JJ, you're on.
It's leftover, so it's either Rumble Crumble or Crumble Rumble.
Oh, JJ, you're on the you're on the Rumble this Thursday.
No comment.
Chris, me and you're gonna have to talk. Chris.
It's too late. He already knows then why you're gonna talk to me. I already got my judges anyways.
Oh shit. You're lucky, JJ. Tell the people about your channel though.
Okay. I didn't finish yet though.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Elihu. Go on.
Okay. I can also be found on Thursday, 2:30 Pacific time, whenever PJ wants to start on Orville Nation. With the Orville Roundtable, we talk about previous episodes or episodes. We're discussing sometimes with special guests. You never know who will pop up. And on my show is every Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific time, where we talk astrophysics, astronomy, science, that thing that's just like magic, but really, really for reals. So, like I said, I'm on Twitter, not Facebook, but I'm everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Try to find me.
There you go. Next up, JJ.
Bruh, Elihu. No more for you, man. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit everywhere and a whole lot of nowhere. You find me 3 places on Sunday. 2 of them right here on Chaos Central at 5 p.m. Eastern is the Loki Roundtable. Then at 8:30 p.m., I do a show called the Bad Batch Roundtable. And right now, last week's episode is over 1,000 views for some odd reason.
Very nice.
Yeah, right now it's at 1,033.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And then later on that night at 11 p.m. Eastern, you'll find me over on Honstar's channel for Jackbox to Game Night or Name That Tune. There's some different stuff coming up because it's going to be a small break for Name That Tune. We just finished the season, so Hans probably going to come up with something a little bit different in between them, but definitely every other Sunday for Jackbox Game Night. My night. Monday nights on my channel, do a weekly live stream called Randomness at its Finest, as Elihu said. Coming up in a couple weeks on my 52nd episode. I'm trying to get some people together for that one. Come by and check it out if you like. it's going to be a fun night. I'm going to be going for a little bit. You know, normally I go maybe a couple hours. Maybe I'll duplicate last night's, which was almost 5 hours. Dear God. And Tuesday night, right here with these fine gentlemen on Chaos Central. And simulcast over here on Big Report Entertainment, also for the Chaos List. And then finally, you'll find me sometimes over on Chris's channel, like I am this week, for the Rumble, even either as a contestant or as a combatant, as I like to say, or sometimes I'll come in and change it up as a wild card. Congrats, Hanzo. I mean that. I didn't. No one knew what was going on when you started doing this. We really don't know what's going on right now, but you're doing a good job of it.
I'm going to scare the whole panel. There's only one person who ever knows what's going on. It's all up here.
Yeah, me. The rest of you guys don't know shit.
Oh, no.
The rest of you guys don't know shit. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. You want to have this ego contest? We can have this ego contest one day, bro. You know you ain't got to like me.
There's going to be a contest.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
No. There's only one person here who has two people on his channel.
My Mandingo is bigger than your Mandingo. Just to let you know.
Only because you use the elongated lens for it.
No, that has to do with my color. But anyway, LDG,
what?
We are the
Sorry, I had to get the Mandingo out of my ear there for a minute, and you got the two egos over there. What's going on, guys? LDG here of LDG of Geeks and Joy. Hit me up. Your free computer tech support, and you can find me here on any Chaos Central related events. I'm always in the chat or on the panel, including this week. You will find me as the contestant on the Rumble, where I am going to sweep all of their asses and win,
I'm gonna kick
so
your
I can
ass
get a
too.
chance. So I can get my second chance of going up against Anzo.
You were on the Rumble this week too? Oh, Chris,
I wasn't.
man.
No, I'm on it this week.
Yeah, you're on this week too.
Too late.
Oh, Chris,
Yeah, I'm on this week.
Too late.
Oh, Chris.
I got my
Chris,
judges.
man. Damn.
So it's time. I let the little people play. Now it's time for the big boys to come in. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna have some fun. But more importantly,
I'm gonna kick your ass too.
Bring it. But more importantly, guys, I've been hard at work on a special project called Nerdrotica.com, doing social media the way it should have been since day one, helping to actually grow the community together. It's about time. You know, we hear a lot about community growing, but nobody's standing up. Well, it's time to stand up. And I think I've put in a lot of hard work into this to provide something for you guys to enjoy, not only for the viewers, but for the content providers, to grow and be seen outside, especially now with social media the way it is. People getting demonetized, people getting put in social media jail, people getting censored, shadow banned, all this crap that's going on. And I've had enough of it. It's time someone cuts corporate social media down to size, and I'm the motherfucking lawnmower man. So check it out, nerdrotica.com. If you're a local, if you're a content provider, hit me up if you want to be added. And thank you for having me, guys. Awesome show tonight. And you can also find me on the Loki Roundtable. I can't wait for tonight's episode and see if I'm right about that whole episode being a bad dream. We'll see.
LDG, get a lot more, man. My phone is not banging. That'd be scary, okay?
Oh, wow.
Really? Basco,
when she took care of him, I think it's all that still. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Basco, go ahead.
Basco Scenario is my channel. You can also subscribe to me on Twitter, the Basco Scenario, and Instagram, Basco Scenario. Gaming clips, reviews, random streams here and there. You can also find me Sundays, like JJ said, on his roundtable for the Bad Batch, as well as the roundtable for Loki as well on Sundays, and every Chaos show from Monday to Wednesday at 9 p.m., as well as 10 p.m. on Big Ford Entertainment's OC. That's where everything started for me, and we're going to get Game Changers up when we get it up, I guess, right, Alonso?
Yeah. Cool. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, I guess. We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Danny, you there? Talk to the people, sir.
I'm Danny, AKA Comic Chat. My show's on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Chaotic Conversation. Last night was an outstanding show as well as tonight. Looking forward to Chris' show tomorrow, the Rule of Three with a touch of Tabasco. You catch us later on this weekend on the both round tables, Loki and also the Bad Batch. I'm all too. I forgot who said it, but I'm ready to see it tonight as well. Probably catch it in the morning if I go to work. But if it's a continuation of last week's episode, I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, yay, Dave Filoni. Keep going.
Chris Knight, talk to the people, sir.
Yeah, Real Review 3000 is my channel. Down here is my Twitter. I've got Twitter, and then the channel has Instagram, Facebook. It's on Odyssey, Twitch, and then pretty soon Chaos Central will be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's on Odyssey. It's on YouTube. It has its website. We're going to have a Twitch. Guys, do me a favor. The big thing here is I'm trying to build this community up, the Chaos Central thing. We're about opinions here. You're allowed to have your opinion. All we ask is that you can uphold your end of it. If you have a belief that Amber Heard should keep her job and all that, just say it and tell us why. Give us something to work with there.
Amber Heard should keep her job because I like how she looked as Mirror. Thanks.
That's
something a little less shallow than what Danny just said, but on that track.
She looks fine.
Yeah. But guys,
please,
please do me a favor. If you're not subscribed to Chaos Central, if you're watching this on Onzo's channel right now, go over to Chaos Central on YouTube, subscribe there. Check us out online. We're going to be getting some new articles up hopefully soon. It's chaoscentral.com, Chaos Central on Twitter, Chaos Central on Instagram, all that stuff. Guys, check it out and help us grow this community. Check out everybody else, sub to everybody else. If you feel like stopping by my channel and subbing, that's great. I'm trying to build up Twitch. I'd really like to see you guys sub over there or whatever you call it, follow, sub, whatever. Guys, please do that. Thank you very much, Onzo. And again, congrats on your year. I guess that I'll say you've been doing a good job. I'll give you some.
But Chris, I like green too. Oh, I'm sorry, red. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Lost me on that one. That was right out of fucking Eli's
Mira
book.
wears a green. Hey, Mira wears a slightly greenish outfit, but she has bright red hair.
Gotcha.
I like green too. She was hot as the role. Don't get me wrong.
Gotcha. I will say this before I close it up. I appreciate K-Dots, Paul, and Comix for coming in and sharing this special occasion with me. I'm glad that I've been able to do this for a year. Chris Knight and Danny took a chance with me and let me do this. Brock Geishkan, I was able to meet so many good people while doing this. And I basically, without you guys, I'm nothing. Without the crowd, I am nothing. Someone sent a super chat, $20 from Yusuf Hatcher. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Again, like I said, without the... no, that wasn't Yusuf. Yeah, that's Yusuf. Yusuf was someone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Yusuf. Yeah. And like I said, without the people that come in and chill with me every week when I do this or whenever I do my stream, I wouldn't be nothing without that. Without the people that watch me in the chat, I would be nothing without that as well. So much appreciated, much love. It's a humbling experience, and I respect and love you guys all, man. With that being said, we are going to close it out. And just to let you guys know, if any of you guys need an intro, you can call LDG. He hooks it up, and then talk to my boy Danny so he can write a little rap for you guys. But with that being said, peace out, respect, and we'll see you next week.
Favoritism. I like getting my ass railed sometimes. Wait.
The Chaos List. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, Alzo, here we go. Take N and Z, then throw in a O. Alzo's the name, and this is the show. It don't matter what the haters say, cause everybody knows at the end of the day, the Chaos List comes on Tuesday nights. Describe it in word, dynamite. He brings fire to all the masses. He rocks a hoodie, a snapback, and a pair of glasses. Chaos List the second show of the week. Questions so fire that they make you speak about issues that are universal. We talk about shit that's controversial. Sit back, chill, enjoy the show. His crew is ready. And here's Anzo. Peace. Woo! Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Chaos List. Do not miss this.
I'm gonna say that one more time.
What up,
At
Pro?
least I'm not the one that went to the hospital because of WandaVision. That's all I